Hi, Dave Heimke's here, grounds for the PNW, and I want to touch base with you on heat stress today. I'm getting a lot of calls on, the last couple of weeks we've had days, 104, 105. We've had, several days over 100, and how does that affect our corn? I think heat stress is just part of the issue. Right now we are running these corn crops we have, 2 weeks before tassel, 2 weeks after, we're taking about 4/10 of an inch of water a day. So can we keep up with that water? That is one of the biggest questions I have, if we're just plain keeping up with water. Nutrient uptake. Like I've said in other videos, we're eating 2 weeks before tassel, 2 weeks after, that corn is scooping up nutrients with a scoop shovel. So we have a huge intake that we have to cope with. And then when it comes to heat, which tends to be the big question right now, a corn plant is basically growing as fast as it possibly can at 86 degrees. So when we do heat units, for instance, we go from 50 degrees the minimum. Anything under 50, it won't grow anymore. And anything over 86, it's not growing anymore. That's as fast as it possibly can go. So the question to me is, how long are we above 86? Because one of the blessings that we have in the PNW is typically when evening comes through those early morning times, we are all the way down into the 60s. So our plants have this huge ability to recoup itself, catch up on that water, catch up on that nutrient uptake, and catch up on that conversion of starches and carbohydrates and sugars into that plant. So we have that opportunity to refresh ourselves and make that ear. So right now, we are sitting on a really beautiful clear days. We haven't had that influence of smoke yet, which can really hurt us. But as long as we can continue to, even though we're hot during the day, over that 86 degrees, and that corn's just running as fast as it can, by having those evenings to cool down, recoup itself, and get ready for the next day, for that next sprint, we're gonna be fine, okay? So what can we do to help? Water. Make sure we're wet. Make sure everything is in place. We can't hardly shut the water off this time of year with the heat and the much that plant's taking in. So make sure we're all right on water. Check those bottom leaves. Are we getting any of that firing up? If you haven't tasseled yet and you're starting to get some firing on these bottom leaves, you may want to consider giving it a little more nutrients and a little more nitrogen. And then, like I said, just watch where we're at. As long as we keep getting those cool evenings, I think we're going to be okay. So I hope that helps, and we'll talk to you again next week.